Good morning, children. Welcome back to online class today. Children, you all safe and happy in home by the grace of God. Isn't it, children? Okay, children, in the previous unit, we all learned about the types of plant tissues and types of cell division in plants. Isn't it, mom? Okay, children, today what we are going to learn is plant physiology. Before entering into the unit, you must know what is plant physiology. Okay, mom? Physiology is the study of all the internal activities of plants, that is physical and chemical processes associated with life as they occur in plants. Okay, mom? Or the functional aspects of plants such as respiration, photosynthesis, transpiration, etc. Okay, mom? Children, you all know why the animals move from place to place. Why the animals move from place to place? In search of food, water, shelter and for reproduction. Isn't it, mom? So, animals move from place to place in search of food, water, shelter and for reproduction. But plants cannot able to move from one place to another like animals. Isn't it, mom? But the parts of the plant body shows certain movements towards certain stimuli. Okay, the stimuli may be sunlight, gravity, water, temperature, etc. Now, you all know this plant, touch me not. Okay, touch me not. Its botanical name is Mimosa pudica. Mimosa pudica. Its English name is touch me not plant. So that mom, this when we touch the leaves, the leaf closes. Okay, the leaves of Mimosa pudica closes on touching. You all know sunflower. Its botanical name is Helianthus annus. Helianthus annus. Sunflower. Its botanical name is Helianthus annus. This sunflower follows the path of the sun from dawn to dusk. In the morning, it faces towards, the flower faces towards the east, and in the evening, it faces towards the west. So, it follows the path of the sun from dawn to dusk. Okay, so all these movements are triggered by an external stimuli. So, unlike animals, plants do not move from one place to another. You all know the body parts or plant body parts show the movements for getting sunlight, water and nutrients. In order to get sunlight, water and nutrients, the plant body parts show the movements. Okay, they are sensitive to external factors like light, gravity, temperature, etc. Okay, light, gravity, temperature, etc. Temperature, etc. So, in this unit, we are going to learn about various movements in plants as well as respiration, photosynthesis that takes place in plants. First, what we are going to learn is tropism in plants. Tropism in plants. You must know what is tropism. Tropism means movement. Okay, tropism means movement. The unidirectional movement of a whole or part of a plant towards the direction of stimuli. So, unidirectional movement. Unidirectional movement. Unidirectional movement of a whole or part of a plant towards the direction of stimuli. That is known as tropism. So, tropism means movement. Thus, based on the nature of stimuli or based on stimuli, tropism can be classified as follows. First one is classified into several types. Okay, based on stimuli, tropism can be classified into Geotropism, Stigmatropism, Hydrotropism and Chemotropism. First one is about Phototropism. Phototropism. You all know what is photo. Photo means light. Tropism means movement. Okay. Now photo means light. Tropism means movement. You all know the parts of a plant body. Every plant consists of two important parts. The part which is present below the soil level. Below the soil level is root system, and the part of the plant which is present above the soil level is shoot system. Isn't it? Now, the movement of a plant part towards light, that is phototropism. I already told you, photo means light, tropism means movement. Movement of a plant part towards light. Here, which part of the plant show this type of movement? Which part of the plant show this phototropic movement? Shoot of a plant, isn't it? Shoot system always grows towards light. So, movement of a plant part towards light is phototropism. Example, shoot of a plant. Example, shoot of a plant. Okay. Next is geotropism. Second type of movement is geotropism. Geotropism. Geo means gravity. Geo means gravity. Tropism means movement. So what is geotropism? Movement of a plant in response to gravity. Okay, that is geotropism. So now, which part of the plant show this type of movement, geotropic movement, or which part of the plant grow towards gravity? Root system, isn't it? Root system always grows below the soil level or towards gravity. So, which part of the plant show geotropic movement? Root of a plant. Example, root of a plant, isn't it, mom? So, movement of a plant in response to gravity is called geotropism. Example, root. Next is hydrotropism. Third is hydrotropism. 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 Hydro means water. Tropism means movement. Okay. The movement of a plant or part of a plant towards water, that is hydrotropism. What is hydrotropism? Means movement of a plant or part of a plant towards water is called hydrotropism. Example, root. Okay, which part of the plant move towards water? Root system. Root system always grows below the soil level and grow towards water. So which part of the plant show hydrotrophic movement? Root of a plant. Okay, so example, root. Example, root. Next type of movement is stigmotropism. 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 Stigmo means touch. Okay, stigmotropism. Stigma means touch. Tropism means movement. Movement due to or movement towards touch stimuli or due to touch. That is stigmotropism. You all know certain weak stemmed plant, they cannot able to stand erect position. So, if we give a support, it will climb around the support. Okay. So, that is stigmotropism. So, due to stigmotropism means movement due to touch stimuli. That is stigmotropism. Example, climbing vines. Climbing vines. These are weak stemmed plant. If we give a support, it will climb around it will touch the support and climb around the support. That is stigmotropism. So, this movement due to touch, that is stigmotropism. Next one is chemotropism. Okay, chemotropism. Chemotropism. Chemo means chemical. Tropism means movement. Okay, this movement of a plant or part of a plant in response to chemicals. That is chemotropism. Chemo means chemical, tropism means movement. The movement of a plant part in response to chemicals. Example, growth of a pollen tube in response to sugar present on the stigma. So, these are the pollen grains. When germinate, these pollen grains form the pollen tube. So, this pollen grain will be deposited on the stigma. This is stigma. Okay, stigma. So, this growth of a pollen tube in response to sugar present on the stigma. Because of the sugar present on the stigma, it will be deposited over it. Okay, so this is a type of chemotropic movement. Okay, so what is chemotropism is response of the plant part or the movement of a plant or part of a plant in response to chemicals. Example, growth of a pollen tube in response to sugar present on the stigma. Okay, now this tropism is generally termed as positive if growth towards the signal or towards the stimuli. The tropism is generally termed positive if growth towards the signal or stimuli, and it is negative if it is away from the signal or stimuli. Now listen, this is the shoot system. It will always grows towards light. Shoot always grows towards light. So it is positive phototrophic. So shoot system is positively phototropic. Why? It is positively phototropic because it always grows towards light. So it is positively phototropic and it is negatively geotrophic. Shoot system is negatively geotrophic. Why? Because the shoot system grow against gravity. Shoot system grow against gravity. So it is negatively geotrophic and positively phototrophic. What about root? Root always grows towards gravity and water. So it is positively hydrotrophic and positively geotrophic. Okay, root system always grows towards water and gravity. So root is always positively hydrotrophic and geotrophic and negatively phototrophic. Why root is negatively phototrophic? Because root grows against light. So it is negatively phototrophic. Okay, so the tropism is generally termed positive if growth towards the signal and negative if it away from the signal. Okay, for example, in some halophytes, example Rhizophora. These halophytes develop certain aerial roots. That roots are called respiratory roots. These halophytes develop certain negatively geotropic roots. Because these negatively geotrophic roots grow from above the soil level. It is negatively geotrophic. Okay, these are called respiratory roots. Now listen, so these are the various type of movements in plants. Okay, so children, you must know what is tropism, what are the types of tropism based on stimuli. Okay, so listen, so tropism in plants, what is tropism? Unidirectional movement of a whole or part of a plant in response to stimuli, that is tropism. There are different types of tropism based on stimuli. First is phototropism. Photo means light, tropism means movement. Example, shoot of a plant. Okay, photo means light, tropism means example, shoot of a plant. Shoot system always grows towards light. So it is so shoot system is positively phototrophic and it grows against gravity. So negatively geotropic. Next, geotropism. Geo means gravity, tropism means movement. Example, root. Root always grows towards, this root always grows towards gravity. So it is positively geotropic and it grows against light. So it is negatively phototrophic. Next, hydrotropism. What is hydro? Hydro means water, tropism means movement. Example, root of a plant. Root always grows towards water. Root always grows towards water. So it is positively hydrotrophic. Okay. Next, Chemotropism. Certain weak stemmed plant due to touch signal or touch stimuli, it will climb around the support. So that is example, climbing vines. Then Chemotropism. Response, this movement of a plant part or part of a plant in response to chemicals. Example, growth of a pollen tube in response to sugar present on the stigma. Okay, so that is called chemotropism. These are the different types of tropism based on the stimuli. Okay, children, now you all are turning page 230. Okay, children, you all turn page 230. Choose the mark few one words. Choose the correct answer. First one, the tropic movement that helps the climbing vines to find a suitable supporters. What is the answer? C option, Stigmatropism. Okay, Stigmatropism. Next is fifth one. The root of a plant is dash. The root of a plant is dash. Root of a plant is positively geotrophic but negatively phototropic. Second one, positively geotrophic but negatively phototropic, and positively then what is the answer, mom? Third one, isn't it? Positively geotrophic but negatively phototropic. Option B. Next is option B. Okay. Then 2 and 3. These two are correct. Third negatively phototropic but positively hydrotrophic. So option B is correct. Next, Roman number 2, fill in the blanks. The shoot system grows upward in response to light. In response to light. Okay, in response to light. Then second one, the dash is positively hydrotrophic as well as positively geotrophic. Dash is positively hydrotrophic. Root system. Root system is positively hydrotrophic as well as positively geotropic. Next, question number 4. The solar tracking of sunflower in accordance with the path of the sun is due to light stimulus. Light stimulus. Due to light stimulus. Next is the response, fifth question. Fifth fill up, the response of a plant part towards gravity is geotropism. The response of a plant part towards gravity is geotropism. Next, Roman number 4, state whether true or false. If false, correct the statement. First one, the response of a part of a plant to the chemical stimulus is called phototropism. The response of a part of a plant to the chemical stimulus is called phototropism. That is false, isn't it? The given statement is false. So you have to underline the term phototropism. Instead of phototropism, what you have to write is chemotropism. Instead of phototropism, you are writing chemotropism. The given statement is false. So instead of phototropism, you are writing Chemotropism. Number 2, shoot is positively phototropic and negatively geotropic. That is true. Shoot is positively phototropic and negatively geotropic. That is true. Okay. Children, now you are turning page 226. Page 226. See the heading Tropism in plants. There you are writing define tropism. Define tropism. And marking the answer, tropism is the unidirectional movement of a whole or part of a plant towards the direction of stimuli. Towards the direction of stimuli. Mark the answer. Next one, explain the types of tropism in plants. Explain the types of tropism in plants. This is one of the 4-mark answer. How to mark? Based on the nature of stimuli, tropism can be classified as follows. First, phototropism, movement of a plant part towards light. Example, shoot of a plant. Next, geotropism, movement of a plant in response to gravity. Example, root of a plant. Third, hydrotropism, movement of a plant part or part of a plant towards water. Example, root of a plant. Then Stigmatropism, movement of a plant due to touch or movement of a plant part due to touch. Example, climbing vines. The last one is Chemotropism, movement of a part of a plant in response to chemicals. Example, growth of a pollen tube in response to sugar present on the stigma. Okay children, so this answer this is one of the 4-mark answer. These 2 answers you are writing in your notebook. Okay, so tropism, define tropism, that's one of the 2-mark answer you are writing, learning and writing in your notebook. Then one of the 4-mark answer, that is explain the types of tropism in plants. This also you are learning and writing in your notebook. Okay children, this one word need not write it in the notebook. You are learning all the one word answers. Text inside also, read line by line, read and learn. Okay children, thank you children. We shall meet again in the next class. Thank you.